wow, very blur. Then, why my backside so pain? Why my shoulder so pain? My head also very pain. Then they wiping my face. They say, Mr. Koh, are you okay? Are you okay? Welcome back, guys. This is Mototalk episode 3. The series is brought to you by AVL Direct. For premium audio-visual products including microphones, audio interfaces, and video equipment, please visit www.avldirect.co. Thank you, AVL Direct, for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, Colin.
Hey guys, it's me, Amos, and today I'm with two of my best friends.
Hi, I'm Winston.
And I'm Mark.
Nowadays, I see them more than I see my wife. I see them every single day, so the two of them are my best friends now.
I also see
Sorry to all my other best friends.
I also see you more often than see your wife.
Oh shit.
Roll eyes. Yeah, anyway, having said that, right, today we are going to touch on a more serious topic. And the topic is staying safe on the roads. Basically,
important topic.
We're going to talk about some of the accident or near misses that we had. And then also try to share a bit more like some tips and advice for newer riders to prevent all these things from happening. Oh, just now on the way to work, right? You know what happened to me?
What?
Just now I was riding on this road, single lane up and down. So I was going, go. Then this car suddenly come out from the minor lane. You know, like all those HDB downstairs, a car park.
Yes.
Then the car suddenly came out, right? Didn't see me. Didn't see my very small Africa twin. So I don't know why. So she came out, right? Came out to the middle of the road. Then she saw me.
Oh my god.
Then luckily I was paying attention. I see, how come this car like coming out? So I jam brake. Then I stopped. I jammed until stop. She was right in front of me, you know.
Oh my god. Then
she just looked at me. Then she looked at me and she said,
What?
You didn't horn?
I didn't horn.
No time to reaction. No
the
reaction.
car came out. Then I jam brake.
Then she still can look at you and like.
She like that, no?
Then what do you do?
Like that, no?
So
what?
that's how you get your signature thing.
Maybe. She asked me what, ma? Then I say, what? You blocking me, but I cannot talk to her, because she's inside the car. Then I just. So she moved, lah. Then she started moving. Then I'm like, what the hell just happened?
But realistically, I mean, there are a lot. I'm not trying to discriminate with anything, but there are a lot more bad drivers out there these days.
A lot.
Compared to last time.
Yes.
Actually, even I myself, I'm not an angel, lah.
Yeah, lah. None of us.
So I used to have this habit, right, of like looking at my phone all the time. Used to. Now no more. Now very quiet. You know why? Because the 2 times that I look at my phone, right, on the highway, phone rang, someone messaged me or called me, I look down for 2 seconds only. I look up, my next thing I know, the car already coming to a stop already.
Yeah.
Then you know the speed we're traveling on the highway, right?
Yes.
Very fast.
Bro, you needed to go through 2 times.
2 times.
That's why I don't put my phone on the phone mount only when necessary, like finding places using GPS. Other than that, I usually keep my phone. So to prevent that from happening, because I know that I cannot help but to look at what is happening.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you know you have to look at it, right, then don't put it in front of you,
Yeah, lor.
Like for me, I put my phone in front, but when I'm on the road and I get a text, I don't look at the phone. I don't look at the text.
I try not to look at the phone, but every time I get lost without my GPS. So I have to.
GPS bopian lah. But I mean, when your phone is on and you have the GPS on, then you get a message. It just comes for a while and you just swipe away, lor. Then later, then.
So anyway, don't look at your phones.
Yes.
Don't look at your phones.
Agree.
Do y'all remember, right, any other near misses that you guys had?
Of course, definitely. The one that I remember recently was my Laos trip. That is the only thing that is very fresh in my head. For the past other times, the near misses, I have forgotten it already. So I guess it's not that near lah. Yeah. What about you, Mark?
Wow, near miss. A lot of near miss. I think one of the scariest ones would be at junctions. Right? So all riders will have a day like this one, a few days in a year or a few days in a month. You feel them hero. Right? You feel invincible. You want to go.
I feel hero every day.
No, you get what I mean, lah.
Hey, wait, you shared that time something happened to you and then you feel them hero? Oh, that was the old story. It happened many times ago.
That was old story. But never mind, later I will share with you. Don't worry.
Okay.
You continue.
Yeah, lah. So junctions, just riding, and then last time I don't slow down at junctions. I would just hold speed and just go lah. Whether I can see the car in front Whether I can see vehicles left and right, it doesn't matter.
As long as you have the right of way.
As long as
You
I
mean
have the
like
right, I
big
just go.
cross
Big
traffic light?
junction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last time I wouldn't slow down.
Okay.
And then, had many times where very, very close calls. So the car in front, also like me, never slow down, but he's turning. Then he turns in and then nearly bang. Many times.
That actually brings me back to thinking, you know how our traffic lights in Singapore, some are discretionary right turn, some are not.
Yeah.
Do you all think that it should be a discretionary right turn, or it has to be a full stop before a right turn?
Okay, my opinion, and this is gonna be a little controversial. Okay, if everyone stopped driving like idiots, driving and riding like idiots, then discretionary right turns wouldn't be a problem.
Because I get confused sometimes. Some junctions are, and some junctions
I think that
aren't.
are they trying to get all traffic lights to become
I remember reading somewhere they were trying to do that. And that means
Yeah,
all
I think so.
those right turns, they are gonna put the traffic light there already. That means if you're not supposed to turn, it's gonna be a red, green,
correct.
red, right arrow.
Because some junctions can be quite confusing. And actually, most of the accidents that I know of is always at the discretionary right turn.
Yeah, I agree.
Nowadays, more and more, I see more and more the red arrow.
Exactly.
But then the problem comes when those people that are so used to just turning right when there are no oncoming vehicles, right? Nowadays, even if you see the red arrow, they will still turn,
Yeah.
As in, they never see the red arrow. I see it happen so many times
I've seen it a
already.
few times, yeah.
So it's very important that, for example, like what you said just now, right? You approach the traffic light, you have to slow down.
Oh,
right?
yes, of
Yeah, you have
course,
to slow
of
down.
course.
Any instances or past stories that it wasn't a near miss.
Because I slowed down?
No.
No, so that means an actual
Because you were a hero last time.
actual accident lah.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't have? Like from the very stupid things, like almost every rider and every driver will go through, is going into a filter lane, for example. So you're riding on the road, then you go into the filter lane. Then you, as a biker, you automatically start looking out there, because you don't want to slow down, right? Never notice the fella in front of you brake. Look forward. Oh shit!
Oh, you kena this
before.
one.
I was riding an Aprilia, my fairing through one side.
Actually, this not happen just to riders, drivers as well.
Drivers as well. Yeah.
I have a friend who always kena. Always. So
What,
he
the filter
passed
lane
his
one,
license, right? Bike license. Within, I think, 3 months, he kena 4 times.
Oh my god.
4 times, all the same accident. That means filter lane, then he check. Then he turn back, bang already. So I told him, I said, bro, not that I want to discourage you, but I think maybe you don't ride better. So he said, okay, he listened to me, because I really had a
you
talk with
probably
him.
saved his life, man.
I had a talk with him.
Yeah, you probably
So I
saved
told
his
him
life.
it's very dangerous. I mean, not that I want to discourage you, but then if this kind of thing happens so often, then protect yourself lah. Don't ride lah. So he ended up getting a car.
Then
2 months later, same thing. Same exact thing. He bang the backside. But this time around, he in the car lah, so I'm not so worried.
Yeah. At least it's safer.
Not riding anymore.
Yeah.
Bro, your friend slow learner. Huh?
I don't know.
Hey Mark, I remember that time you showed me your scar. How do you actually got your scar?
Which one?
Which one?
You got a lot of scar, man?
You got a lot of scar.
Got a lot of scar.
Really?
Museum of scars, bro.
Where?
Museum of
Come,
scar.
I show you.
Okay, never mind. Mosaic.
I think the one that I think the one that leave us the most impression was the scar on the right arm.
This one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So big.
So this one, a bit wrong place, wrong time, right? I was riding an Aprilia, and then I was in my NS. I was doing my NS. Went into Malaysia, did our usual stuff, petrol, food, and all that. Coming back home, on BKE, exiting Mandai. This one, I'm not playing. No corner, no nothing. It's really on BKE. Then gonna exit Mandai. I see this shiny thing on the road. I'm like, hey, what is that? Coming near, then I realized it was water, right? So I a bit panic right? Because I
Corner.
on the turn.
Oh.
Yeah, on the turn. This is no rain, no nothing, so you won't expect to see dry, wet road. Riding, I feel the front wheel touch the water, then the front wheel start to slide a bit. And then I feel the rear wheel go, and I feel the rear wheel start to slide. So my thinking is, I get the bike straight, I jam brake, then I try to stop, right? Then I see the curb coming towards me So I'm going towards the curb. I look up, I see a wall, and I see grass. So in my head is, okay, I'm not going so fast. I try to jump, try to bail, get my back to hit the wall. Then that absorbs all the impact. I should be able to land on the grass, should be okay.
You had that reaction time to think.
Seriously, your that 1-2 second you had all this went through your head.
You never experienced that super slow motion before, man?
No.
Really?
But I heard about my friends saying this kind of stuff.
I experienced before, but all that was in my head was, fuck. And I just bumped
I don't know.
on the ground.
I mean, that was what was going through my head. I mean, it was when the front wheel slide like then so then the idea was to get my back to hit the wall. Then I land on the grass, should be okay. I bailed. My back hit the wall, right? I started coming down towards the grass. I saw the grass. Then I realized what was behind the grass.
What?
Drain.
Oh shit.
Okay. So then when I saw the drain, I'm like, do I risk my limbs or do I let my body hit that drain and then my guts spill out in the drain? I'm like, hell no. So I went in. So do you see the distance between here and here? This is the size of that drain.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just went in and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, lor.
How long was that?
18, 19, when I was 18 or 19 maybe.
Aprilia.
That's a damn long time ago.
Yeah, damn
was
long
it
time
a
ago.
good lesson learned? Actually, there's nothing to learn because it's
have. I mean, if it were to happen today, it would have been very different. I think I wouldn't have won. So when I felt the front and rear slip, I lock up. Right, I lock up. I brought the bike straight. I jammed the brakes. But then, right? So I jammed the brakes. Nothing wrong with that. But I ran out of room to stop. Looking at it now, why do I need to stop?
Wait, 18, 19 years ago, does your Aprilia has ABS and traction control?
No lah.
Okay. So nowadays the bikes are safer lah, in a way.
It depends lah. I mean, ABS is not necessarily going to help you in that kind of a situation lah.
That is true because recently I told you all that on a junction, don't know for what reason, I decided to slow down, and then I saw some shiny patch, like those rainbow color, definitely oil, right?
Oil and water.
So when I usually don't use my rear brake, but for this time I don't know why I decided to use the rear brake. And it was at the exiting of PIE going to Steel Road. So I hit the rear brakes, the ABS kicks in, and I can feel my rear sliding, and the traction control didn't activate. That means I think it's tried to grab the traction, but there's no traction. So I tapped the front also skid. So basically I'm like hydroplaning both wheels straight to the curb. But I was quite slow enough to the stand that when the moment the bike stopped, my left leg was zun right at the curb. Pop.
Wow.
So quite heng.
Wow, heng.
Yeah, that was very heng. But that one got me heart pumping a bit. But I didn't have that slow motion thinking going in my head. Just trying to control the bike.
This kind of thing, your slow motion won't come in. When you're in the air, right, you
when you're in the
gone
air.
case one, you GG one, you confirm tilt one, then everything was slow motion.
Yeah, I did remember all the things that all the experience that I had before was like try to relax, don't be so tense up, relax, just to control the bike as much as you can, keep it upright, and then just pray for the best lah. So luckily, I did stop right before the curb. Actually, I was intending to build and also land on the grass already, but then still managed to stop in time. So quite lucky.
Yeah.
Winston, you got any scar or no?
No, I don't have.
Damn lucky.
I'm very, very lucky not to have any
Lucky boy.
better scar. Yeah.
Then other than the 2 scars, then any
Any
other accidents?
Have. Wait, I cannot remember. Very long time ago. But I know like stupid accident all have lah. So last time I worked Pizza Hut ma. Right, so I was in Ang Mo Kio Pizza Hut. Singapore's busiest Pizza Hut. Really. Then got one day I a bit stupid lah. Vespa, got order. I feeling like Valentino Rossi.
Vespa?
Vespa.
You rode a Vespa?
Yeah.
For the
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Last time
it's
you
not
ride
your
the bike.
Vespa lah.
It's not mine. It's Pizza Hut's Vespa.
Oh, they use Vespa.
Yeah. Last time it's Vespa.
That's very long ago.
Yeah. Then I feeling Valentino Rossi ma. So come out car park corner. After that I start scraping the road already. Then I look. I see Kanna got car in front. Wholesale. I going too fast to make the turn. Pop. Again. Jalan.
Too fast to make the turn.
No,
you
so
coming out from what?
Car park making a left turn. Still within the car park. Right? So I take that left turn. But the bike down already. I going too fast. I cannot take that turn. I'm going too fast for that turn. I hit the car.
This one all experience.
Experience.
Now you won't make the same mistake, right?
What?
Now you won't make the same mistake, right?
What?
Now you won't make the same mistake, right?
No, I won't make the same mistake.
Yeah, these are kind of the shit that you do when you are young, right? But when I started, right, I know of all these incidents. That's why I don't, because most of my friends that got into accidents or are mostly self-skid in the corners. So I actually don't play in the corners. And I'm actually quite a pussy lah. Y'all know that I'm quite pussy in corners and bends.
Hey, no leh.
No,
No,
in
leh,
Taiwan,
no
in
choose,
Taiwan somebody very fast.
Yeah,
I was
boy.
the one that said cannot catch you all.
I don't know why, but
Really, I
Bro,
complaining
bro.
the whole time. I say, hey, how come rain? You all can corner so fast. You all go all on all the cup can. Just
so
then like,
throughout my riding like experience in the years, right, I have never self-skid. The only time
Choi.
touch wood, touch wood,
I've been touching the word
touch
already.
wood.
So the first time I actually fall was actually at a corner which I didn't dare to corner. And that's my first fall.
Actually, that's probably why you fell.
It is why
That's probably
it is
why.
why I fall. I didn't expected the bend, and I wasn't going very fast, but just that it was in the Malaysia B road, and that this bend was is a lot more, what do you call that? The apex is a lot more harder than I thought it is.
Sharper lah, sharper lah,
It's a lot
yeah.
more sharper than I
Yeah,
thought
Malaysia,
it is.
you have a lot of those hairpins. Like you think, hey, nothing there, okay,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, the
Yes,
top
so
one, you're like,
that exactly caught me off guard. So
Yeah.
I actually, at that time, my phaser, there isn't any ABS. So I bend, and then suddenly I feel like, hey, how come the road is is getting sharper? So I got scared. I lift the bike up, break the front, go in the grass, tap the front brake, bam, go down. That's my first fall. Yeah. Then after that, I get more careful lah, or if not, my confidence level get
Drop
better
lah.
lah.
Yeah, but that brings me back to what I've learned from my crash. Okay, so I'm taking a turn, I hit the water, I bring the bike straight, I brake, right, and then I buang mah. Today, if that happened, I would have done the exact same thing, except for I bring the bike straight, I brake. I know I cannot make that braking distance, right? Let go of the brakes, go down again. Then buang already mah. Because the wet patch is behind what?
Yeah lah.
Oh, then just in case you're wondering, right, the wet patch why so slippery? Moss.
Oh.
Wow, very slippery.
Moss
Yeah.
on road.
The you know the roads to the Fraser Hill it's all like that one. Right?
Fraser Hill.
Yes.
Fraser Hill.
Now we don't know lah. Last time is lah.
Oh, you're
Last
talking about
time,
Malaysia Fraser Hill lah.
Yeah.
Fraser
Oh,
Hill,
the
all
old one,
the green color one.
yeah.
Very
Yeah,
slippery.
yeah.
Very, very slippery.
Yeah, so that was my first fall. Then the near misses that I remember most recently was at my Laos trip. It was in Thailand actually, but it was on my Laos trip. So going there wasn't a problem, but coming back was the one that we got impatient because we want to faster cover the distance to get back. So along after Bangkok, I think it was after, I can't remember where was it, but it was somewhere south of Thailand for sure. It was a 2-lane road. So I was the third bike if I remember correctly. Then my brother was behind me. It was the last bike. So Leon and Willie went in front. And then when I tried to pick up the speed to overtake, right, I was on the right lane. There was a bus that's on the left lane. And there was a truck in front of the bus. So I signal, filter, overtake. The bus also change and filter out as well.
Oh, bus gangster lah.
Bus gangster, but you know, you ride a big bike, no problem, right? But the thing is, the bus is also quite fast. So not that I'm going like 120 or 140, but I think going from 60, picking up from a 60. So bus at 60, 80, that's pretty normal for Thailand.
Yeah.
So the bus changed lane, and I also didn't want to back away because my bike big, powerful, right? Throttle lah, open the throttle, carry on, shift my position more towards the right. Until the bus occupied the full right lane, I shifted myself right to the road shoulder, the right side of the road shoulder. And after the road shoulder is a ditch with all the trees in the middle.
Oh yeah lah, Thailand highway lah is
that kind of ditch, right?
Yeah.
So when I go on the road shoulder, I was at the center of road shoulder, and the bus was on the left side of the right lane. Plenty of space to cross, right? But the moment I start overtaking the bus started to drift towards the right side of the right lane.
Why
I don't know why, but the bus just drifted to the right of the right lane. Like it's like some people cannot drive straight lah. They will drift here and left and right in their own lane. So because I have panniers and the handlebars are wider, right? So when the bus starts to drift towards me, naturally you will siam the bus, right? Yeah, but the more I move to the right side of the road shoulder, the lesser road I have on the road. Lesser space on the road lah.
Yeah lah. The road coming to the end already mah.
Yeah, so that was the only slow moment that came into me because I didn't want to look down because I know that I was at the edge of the road.
But
if I look at where I'm
No,
going,
correct. You are lucky you didn't look because you're
Yeah.
not supposed to be looking.
yeah. So that moment, that moment of somebody telling me, look where you are going. Where you're
Correct.
going is where you see, right? Yeah. So
Where you see is
where you see is where you're
go.
going.
Yeah.
So I reminded myself, don't look down, don't look right, look at the exit.
Hey, y'all got see the video, the one, I don't know if I showed y'all or not, the one that the rider was making a left turn, then he saw a few girls.
Oh,
Then he
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
Then he said, oh yeah. Then after that, he
Oh,
just
yeah,
popped.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
after he banged the car in front.
Yeah.
Damn
So
funny.
anyway, so after that, right, then I really look at the exit. I throttle harder. I didn't even have time to downshift the gear. So I just throttle hard. And I know that I'm at the extreme
Edge lah.
edge of the road already. So after I pass, right, my brother tell me, "Go, you know that you're right at the edge of the road. Any inch you shift to the right, you're gonna fall." I know. I said I know.
Hey, you had that slow motion moment.
Sure
That moment, because I know that is that close, and I know that somebody tell me don't look down.
Yeah.
Where you see is where you're gonna go.
Then the slow motion moment, what were you thinking? As in, what went through your mind?
That particular of
The words are
those
those
words
words
came into me.
Look where you're riding.
I cannot explain, but
Where you see is where you go.
yeah. So I was very tempted to see
In
where I
slow-mo.
am where I am exactly. I'm so tempted to see how much space I have on the road, but I I remind myself don't look down because I know that I was really close already.
Yeah.
So
Scary.
after I passed, right, then I said, wow, my GS good, yeah.
Bro, if that one, if I saw you that one, I say your balls big. Really, yeah.
So yeah, because I was getting impatient because I want to catch up with the group, and just cover the
Actually,
distance.
there's this other saying that's around. It doesn't matter how fast you go, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying go fast on Singapore highway and follow speed limit. But if you're in a place where you got high speed limit, but the saying goes, it doesn't matter how fast you go, as long as you're not in a rush.
Yes.
And I think that is so important. As long as you're not in a rush, because if you're not in a rush, you see that bus coming. If you're not impatient, you see that bus coming. You're like, let him go lah.
Yeah,
You wouldn't put yourself in that situation.
yeah, correct.
I think about that line, right, that sentence every time I speed. So anyway, right, every time I go a little bit faster, I think of that line. Then I keep thinking, what's the difference?
There's a
What's the
difference.
difference? Then I realize, right, when you are in a rush, the difference is you will end up making the wrong decisions.
Yes.
Not necessarily,
Mm.
but you end up taking risks you don't have to take.
Which means
Partly also
taking
the same lah.
making the
Making
wrong
the wrong
decisions.
decision
That
lah.
means
May
sometimes,
make the- yeah, may
sometimes
make the wrong
like
decision.
those make or break moments, right?
Yeah.
Usually you will say, no,
Yes.
I tarik.
I swear I wasn't speeding on that road. Just that I was making a wrong decision because I was in a rush. I wanted to rush it myself.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah. So I wasn't speeding. So speeding is a different thing. But when you're like, I agree with Mark. If the moment you're rushed, you make foolish mistakes. You make wrong decision, and that might cost.
Correct lah.
Yeah.
Don't haul in, don't rush.
Yeah.
No lah, how
Bo
Lian,
tai ji.
I got lesson. I tell you a story.
Mm.
Explicit content incoming. You're not happy, turn down your volume. Okay. Last time I ride XR4 right? Then I was at Vivo. What's that place? Bukit Merah. Bukit Merah. Okay. Riding XR4.
Ah.
Wow, sucky.
Haul in,
How Lian right? What? Sibei how Lian right? Walao, I look at bus stop. Got girl no? Say, not bad, quite chill. In front got traffic light. XR4, tall, prop, right? Traffic light red. Oh, I say, lawa, like that. Put my left leg down. Hey, shit. Pow! The shoelace got stuck on the gear.
Oh, don't pay attention to girls you see on the road.
Walao,
You never end well one. You see?
Walao, that one paise, walao.
Then Amos said, I think you also have.
Haul in. I have haul in story also.
You also have a story.
Last time when we were younger, right, riding KR 150, then we went rounding. So we went to Mount Faber, I think with other people that I don't really know, friends of friends and all that. Then got girls also, So when we went rounding, right, the thing is when we reached Mount Faber, don't know why for some reason no lights at all. All the lamps all off. Very dark, Then everybody say, hey, why so dark? How to go like that? I say, never mind, don't worry. I'm very familiar with the road. I bring y'all. Then I go, I lead them. Lead, go. Then I keep seeing the mirror. I see, hey, are they following me? Wow, they still very close. I'm too slow. I must go faster. Then I go. Right, corner. Wow, trying to see very hard which turn is it and all that. Trying to remember. Then next thing I know, right, I looked up. Then I saw this signboard. If y'all go Mount Faber, right, next time y'all see the signboard, you will remember me. So you see the signboard, right? There's this M.
Yes.
there's one signboard, there's a M.
Yes.
I think it means a lot of.
Oh, yes.
So you know what happened to me?
Bendy Road here.
I remember the route. Okay, but when I look at the signboard, right, I thinking, what does that signboard mean? Then when I look down, right, it's the curb already.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Then straight away, slow motion, but my slow motion moment, right, is just,
Oh shit.
wow, si be malu, wow. then I just fly off, boom, I jam brake, then I fly the whole bike like that. Boom. Then I fly, I land on the grass. Then I say, wow, bo tai ji, lucky. Nothing happened to me. So the rest of them came lah. What happened? Wow, then si be paiseh.
So did they laugh at you?
Huh?
Did they laugh at you?
Cannot remember lah. Or I choose not to remember lah. I think very paiseh lah. So that was the story lor. Then I just fly like that lor. Then fairing crack lah, all that, the windscreen all gone. Windshield lah.
Windshield.
Missing.
Huh?
Missing?
Brake lah.
Okay.
Then after that, long story short, few months later, the TP catch me for illegal pipe. Then I tell the TP, I say, sir, I very poor thing, I studying, I got no money repair bike, so I no money buy exhaust pipe. Then
so your friend all still chui lah?
All chui. I never repair, right, for a few months like that. Then anyway, I got away with it lah. So that was my Howlian story. Never Howlian. Don't Howlian lah. Never end well.
Not worse.
Never end well one.
Not worse.
Then my second accidents, I only had 2 accidents lah. Touch wood.
Oh. Okay.
I only had 2 accidents. So the second one is still riding my KR150. On the way to work, I was working at NDIS.
Wait, this is your second one ah? That means
Second one.
You got 3 accidents, bro.
Got which one?
The
You
last
got one on the
was
twin one?
with Derek one ah.
That
one not counted. That one not counted.
Yeah, I forgot. Never mind, later the one I share. So the second one, right, I was on the way to work at MDIS. Part-time job. I think was doing admin or something lah. So on the way, what I remember was dressing up for work, wear formal, okay, make sure the hair nice, handsome ready, right? And then go to the bike, right past the Esso petrol kiosk. Then I thinking, this is all I remember. I thinking, do I need to pump petrol? No lah, later lah, after work. Then next thing I know, right, I wake up.
Huh?
I wake up. Then after a lot of people in front of me, like a lot of faces. Then all of them wiping my face. Then I'm like, wow, very blur. Then, why my backside so pain ah? Why my shoulder so pain? My head also very pain. Then they wiping my face. They say, Mr. Cole, are you okay? Are you okay? Then they start asking me questions. I don't know what questions. I cannot really remember. But what happened was I KO lah. I KO. Apparently, when I was approaching the traffic light, Malaysian car turned right, hit me. Then I think I hit my head on the ground or something, so I blacked out.
You were slowing down.
Don't know.
Wait, I don't understand. You going straight. Malaysian car turning right.
Yeah.
Discretionary right turn again lah.
Correct. So I woke up in the hospital. I woke up in the ambulance. Then very drama lah. Like, you know, like how you see in the movie, you wake up, then all the face wiping or then asking you okay or not. Then drama, go to the hospital, kinda pull on the stretcher all the way in. Then after that, same thing. After that, doctors told me have to go for CT scan lah, just to make sure you're okay, and all that. Cause I hit my head lah. Then this is the scar lah.
Oh,
see?
Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah.
So hit my head, went for scan. After the scan, waited a few hours outside in the, I think A&E or something. I was just lying on the stretcher lor. It's not a room leh.
It's not.
In the middle of nowhere, everybody walking around. Then everybody look at me like, wow, this guy, what happened? So I wait. Then the doctor came to me. So he told me, he said, Mr. Koh, your scan results out already. So it's very serious. So I say, what happened? He said, you have a bleed at the back of your brain.
Wow.
Then I say, I say, then what will happen? Is it serious or not? You know what he replied me? It's a very small bleed, but serious. Then I'm like, so it's serious or not serious? Then he say, it's a small bleed lah, but if you usually in these situations, right, you stay overnight, you go for scan again, see whether it recovers or not. That's it lor. So I stay overnight lah. Then I stay overnight, right? Best part was when I was warded, right? The guy opposite me, okay, I started talking to him because very bored, only 2 of us.
Yeah.
There's this China guy lah. So I talked to him, then I asked him, why you here? He said, I going for surgery. Then I say, why this guy talk so slow one? Then I talk to him some more lah. Then he say, I climbed the ladder, 2-step ladder, you know the short one. Then he fall down, hit his head. Then got blood, bleed in the brain.
Mm.
Then after that, right, I asked him, then what happened? He said, no leh. After that, scan everything, 好了. He said, okay already. I went back. Then few months later, head very pain. Come back hospital, then now surgery 3 times already. Wow, that night I stay in the hospital, cannot sleep.
Walao.
Wow, damn stress
Bro, now I think I know why you keep forgetting and leaving your things behind, bro.
legit reason, maybe because I hit my head, now my brain spoiled already. Yeah, so that one was very scary. Almost quit riding. But in another story,
But you went back for the scan and everything was okay lah.
okay.
Heng.
So scan already, doctor came, my slow motion moment is when the doctor walking towards me, I thinking he come either he tell me my head okay, everything okay, can go home, or he gonna tell me I gonna become stupid.
Yes, yeah.
Very scary.
But then why that doesn't deter you from continue riding?
I wanted to quit riding already. You forgot me? The
bikers
story?
For life.
Then after that?
I decided to quit already. So I said, no, quit lah. Don't ride anymore because my bike in the workshop. So apparently they said that the bike is very, 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 very damaged. Cannot repair. Then I said, okay lor. So few months down the road, they called me. They say, go down and sign your what? Claim settlement thing.
That few months you never ride lah?
Never ride. I quit already.
Oh, okay.
Then a few months later, I went back. Went to sign the paperwork for, I don't know, whatever insurance thing lah. I went down to sign. Then, okay, how much will I get? How much will I claim? So I signed already, right? Then as I was walking out of the shop, I say, what the hell? This bike very familiar. This is my KR, what? Why is it here? Then I go and ask the workshop. I say, I thought you all say not repairing. He say,
you mean what? All done already?
All done.
What?
Repair. Then I asked the boss, I say, 老板, I thought you say you not repairing. How come now the bike okay already? He say, you wait, I go check. Then he go and check, come back and say, oh, sorry, they repair. I thought they never repair. Then I say, oh, okay. Then how? Say, then how? Say, take the bike. Then I'm like, huh? Okay. Then I go and, I remember I borrowed helmet from them. One cock round helmet, I don't know what helmet. Then I wear the helmet, right back on. Then I'm thinking, I can ride again. Then I ride. Because the few months where I quit, right, was very painful because you have to take bus, take MRT, so it was quite painful. Then at the moment when he told me your bike is here already, can take already. Yeah, of course, happy take.
Yeah lah, of course lah, walao.
Freedom in front of you again.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
So that was my story lah. Anyway, another thing that after this accident, right, what I always pay attention to now is approaching traffic light junctions. Or I always let go of the throttle.
Oh yes, of course.
Then of course, if someone is behind me, I tap my brake lah. I don't care lah. Like I pussy, I don't want to die ma.
No. So what I noticed, right? Like growing up in the motorcycle scene, like people always said, you go to BBDC, go SSDC, everyone says the same thing. You talk to a traffic police, he's going to tell you the same thing. Slow down at junctions, right? But it's the only thing that's going to save your life.
Yes,
right. It's the only thing that's going to save you from getting into an accident. You get to a junction. If you can see what's in front of you on the other lane, you can see your left, you can see your right, got no vehicles. Okay, fine. You're doing a speed limit. Fine. Don't need to slow down. Sure. But if you cannot see, slow down.
Yep.
Is it worth being called pussy one time for slowing down at a junction?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Or would you rather be laying in a hospital bed with your bike broken and having to spend thousands of dollars repairing it just because, oh, you see, I'm not a pussy?
I immune already. I pussy, never mind. I pussy.
Yeah,
I don't want to die.
It doesn't matter.
In Taiwan, we all floor wet. Everybody pussy mode.
I'm the most slow one. Pussy number one, or 我是最慢的 very slow one.
Hey, hello, but you still in front of me, no?
Hey, wait, but speaking of accidents, right? How I want to know how do you guys? I mean, how do you guys prevent these sort of accidents from happening? How does all the accidents change your style of riding?
Which kind? You talking about the junction kind or what?
Anything. That means, like for example, like what you said, approach traffic junctions, you slow down, that kind of thing lah. What else?
I mean, at the end of the day, being a rider, your only safeguard is your situational awareness, right? And you can only be aware of your situation if you have the time to be aware of your situation. So if you're going into a junction, you slow down because it gives yourself time to look around to make sure it's clear for you to go. If you're going into a filter lane and you slow down, it gives you time to check your left back, that you don't get a cyclist or those PMD riders dashing across the zebra crossing. And you can see, you can react. And that's why one of the reasons why you slow down at junctions.
I ask you, when you're lane splitting a highway, were you ever scared that halfway through a car will change lane and then swipe you off?
All the time.
So how do you prevent that? What are the precautions that you all take?
So usually when I select on the highway, I tend to, this is my logic okay, let me know what you think. I tend to only go past the cars when there are two cars side by side.
Exactly. This is exactly what somebody taught me as well.
Because my logic is that when a car is on my left, if I'm driving and when a car is on my left, a higher chance of me seeing the car and knowing I shouldn't go out than if I were to pass and it's only me and then it's a big space. So like, I'm driving, right? I cannot see the bike. I see a space, go. So my logic is like that.
It is true.
I mean, for me, I don't not overtake when there is a space, but I look out for spaces. So when I'm riding, I see where the space is where a car can enter, and I'm watching that fella's front wheel.
Yep.
I always watch their front wheel, right? And then if I can, I look into the mirror and see if the fella is intending on
that's another thing. If you can see the driver, the driver can see you. Yeah.
Actually, all these things are the see driver. Wait, you all mean see the driver as in the driver lah?
If you can see the driver can see you.
That helps, Sometimes you see the driver do this.
Yeah.
Then he want to come out already.
Yeah.
You know what's worse? Interesting.
You know what's worse? You're riding, you see this fella like I might, and you see this.
Then Mark will go and beep 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 beep.
Yeah. So that is definitely true. With that pocket, right, the cars will tend to shift. So when I always look at the driver. If the driver starts to if the driver is looking at the rear mirror, he can see you. So if he cannot see you, right, then you just have to be careful lah. Either you overtake fast or you don't overtake.
Yeah. But I think it's getting a little bit safer these days with the new cars. Because all the new cars, they've got the sensor, right? So when you go to overtake, you see the sensor turn yellow or turn red.
Correct.
The blind spot sensor.
So another thing is even though you're overtaking with the pocket on your right, let's say, once you're beginning to overtake, right, don't stay at your same lane. Give some space to the car so that you can react. So for example, when you're overtaking and there's a right pocket in front of you, right, when you overtake, steer towards the right side so that in case the driver right, shift out, you still have room and accelerate and pass him. Yeah, correct. Because that actually proved effective on me lah. It happened a few times.
Someone also taught me before when you're not encouraged to lane split, but we all do it anyway. So you just do it as safely as possible. But someone taught me to always have enough torque to get you out of trouble.
Yes, correct.
So if you're riding let's say a 2B bike, right, and you're very low, you're on your low RPM, let's say the traffic is doing 60, you don't have enough torque, you go to your 6th gear, you lane split. Something happen, you open throttle, the bike's not going to go.
Yeah.
You cannot get out of trouble.
Yeah. Another situation that I see very often is small bikes stopping at junction right in front of a big truck.
Wait, you mean the truck already stopped?
Yes, and they lane split all the way and they stop right in front of the
truck. Cannot see the fella.
Exactly.
Yeah, very dangerous.
It's very dangerous. I mean, we saw some videos in Vietnam, or you get trucks running over the bike because they didn't even know that you are there. Exactly. So never position yourself in a difficult situation that you cannot see the driver, because if you were to stop in front of the big truck, you cannot see the truck driver. How does the truck driver actually see you?
Yeah.
For big trucks are very straightforward. Just don't stop in front of the big truck.
Don't go anywhere near.
Don't go anywhere near.
Even the turning radius of those truck with trailers.
Usually if I see a big truck, let's say I selecting to the front, right?
Selecting.
The big truck on the left, the normal car on the right. First of all, what I will do is I will see, okay, traffic light still a long time to green. Okay, then I go. If enough space, I go. Once I reach to the front, I will make sure I go to the front of the car instead of anywhere near the truck.
Yes,
correct.
No matter what, the car bank me still better than the truck go over me.
Yeah, exactly.
So
car still got chance.
Correct. Even if the car hit you, I don't know. Some people them got on.
Yeah. So that's I think that's one of the most important tips for our viewers. Never, if you're riding a small bike, don't stop in front of a big truck.
Yeah. Even if you're riding a big bike, also don't stop.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, true lah. I just don't
Actually,
stop
I
in front
don't
of
know
the truck.
how much they can see, but I saw this video, right? You know that video where they show you how much
blind spot.
the truck driver can actually see.
Yes.
It's very
It's
very
very
narrow,
limited
you
one.
know.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
limited.
it's
Very
very
limited.
limited. Yeah, so don't take it for granted lah.
Yeah, you know, so because some drivers really sometimes they don't pay attention on. So like I found this video, right? SG Road Vigilante. Have you all seen this one?
Oh, this one.
你下车，你下车，你下车。
What happened? So the husband is driving.
No.
Huh?
This one is he beat red light. It's valet. So he beat 1 or 2 red lights before she noticed what he was doing.
So
it's a valet
apparently,
driver.
yeah, apparently
Valet.
this I think this lady went for drinks. Then after that called valet.
Mm.
Then the guy who is supposed to send her home did this, oh.
Oh.
So I don't know why lah. He's probably sleepy or also drunk as well. He was driving and then he started beating one red light. Then he beat another red light. Just go like that, you know. So imagine next time when you're approaching traffic junctions, right? You see this kind of driver. That's it.
Bro, don't need driver. That has happened to me. Right? Like genuinely never noticed.
You remember that time I also
Yeah. yeah.
Were
it
you with
happened.
me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You were shouting. You were shouting. Hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it happens. It happens sometimes.
But this one a bit much lah. To
Yeah.
knock out 2
Yeah.
junctions like that in a row is a bit much.
But anyway, right, the topic is still when you are not the one beating the light.
Yeah,
Right?
correct.
So being the one that's, even if you are aware, some people are just daydreaming or
Correct. But if let's say you were in a junction and you meet a cockster like that, right? You slow down at the junction, you can react.
Yes.
There's a
yes.
chance.
That's the important thing.
there's
You
a
have the
chance.
you have time to react lah.
Then another one, right? Another one I always have a problem with. I always see it happening. Yellow box.
Mm.
You know how yellow box roads, right? With minor lanes coming out, there's always this yellow box, right?
Yes.
When the traffic starts to build, you are not allowed to stop there,
Yes.
so that the minor road
Yes.
cars can come out,
Yes.
Yep.
right? Then always on the left, for some reason, why is it always on the left is fully packed? Then the right one is empty one.
Don't know.
I
don't
always
understand.
come across this. Okay, that means, for example, right? I show you this video. So, for example, this lane, okay, yellow box, right?
Yeah.
So you get cars coming out from the minor lane to
Yes.
merge onto the lane. In this case, it's a police car.
Huh? I haven't
You
seen
never
this,
seen
I haven't
this,
seen this video.
Okay. So police car comes out trying to
Okay.
merge onto the lane. Then
Okay.
he sees, the right lane empty, right?
Uh-huh.
So I tell you, in this situation, right, they cannot see oncoming
Yeah, but
vehicle.
this video is taken by a bus, right?
They cannot see. No. Sometimes even if it's not a bus, not easy to see.
Correct, but this video looks like it's from a bus. That means this
It could be
police
a
See
bus
what
or a
he do?
truck.
See what he do? So he steady. He stop then he go and bang the guy again.
Hey, hello SPF, train your drivers a bit better, leh. What is this? Walao way. Like that also can.
Actually, I encountered this kind of incidents a few times already.
No. So from what I see, right,
Mm.
it looks like it's a bus,
Yeah.
right? At that yellow box. So if there is a bus, that means the police car or the driver in the police car cannot see what's happening on the right lane.
Exactly.
Why is he turning into that right lane?
Correct.
No, but
So
the traffic is stopping, what?
Correct, but that lane got no car in front for him to stop. He cannot see whether clear or not. What? He cannot see the oncoming on that right lane. What? Why
But
he
they-
assumed that he can go in and then
But
he...
they are allowed to go into the yellow box because
no, they are allowed to go into. It's not that they are allowed to go in to the main road. It's that nobody is allowed to stop there to block their way.
Correct.
So
correct.
meaning to say, right, even if you want to come out from the minor lane to go onto the major lane, you still have to check for traffic, no?
Correct.
yeah lah.
They still have the right of way, ma. So usually, right, what I always notice, right, is that riding when approaching this kind of situation whereby left lane, let's say it's a 2-lane road, left lane is packed, right lane is empty, then you have a yellow box there. I see a lot of people, right, because they see empty ma, the car in front very far away, so they just chiong lor. Then every time they chiong approach the yellow box, right,
Yeah.
just nice that car say, I can go out. Then he just go out. Even if it's go out a little bit, will still kena you on if you are not if you are too fast to slow down, right. That is a big problem lah. So for me, right, every time I see this I think it's just about identifying the situations.
Yeah.
So I see this right straight away. I slow down. I make sure I do this.
Yeah.
I see whether I can see any cars coming or not. Okay, no car, then I continue.
Yeah, correct.
You know,
You have
very
to slow down,
dangerous.
yeah.
I feel it's very dangerous.
Actually, any hazard situation, just slow down because you need to have reaction time. Other people has reaction time as well.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I believe no one wants to bang anybody lah.
Of course.
Of course.
Right?
Who want to bang?
I won't be surprised got a few people want to bang people lah. So,
I got one more
yeah,
question.
no
Right, I
surprise.
feel it's very interesting. Do you guys actually check back when, okay, let's say assuming you're on the highway. Okay, highway, go. Suddenly you see in front probably an accident or something. All lanes are all the traffic coming to a stop. And it's very sudden one. Okay, do you have the habit of when you're coming to a stop, right? You check your mirror, see behind got car coming
all
at you or
the
not?
time, bro.
All the time, right?
All the time.
Do
He
you?
doesn't.
No.
You don't, right? Okay, for you, right? My next question will be, if let's say you see a truck coming right at you,
Has happened.
what will you
no,
do?
not truck lah. I've seen a car very close to me before, not braking in time. I open all the lane split. Let's go in. I mean, I would rather bang a few mirrors, scratch a few doors, than have a car bang me.
True. So I always check, right? Then I don't know why I check. Cause I thinking I check, right? Wow, hang the car never like not coming at me lah. Then I see if the car coming at me, I also don't know what to do.
Okay. I share with you all where I learned this from. Checking the mirror. I was in a taxi going to somewhere in Tampines. I cannot remember exactly where, but I remember Tampines lah. Taxi exited the highway, going down. I don't know why he going so fast. Then he start to brake. Cannot brake in time. Tire started screeching. I see another taxi in front. Stopped. I say, hey, this one tilt already leh. Confirm tilt what? Oh, no way. I see the taxi let go of his brakes. Move forward. Then he brake again. Never tilt. I say, hey, that means he looking in the mirror lah. That's where I learned it from. I was a passenger in the taxi that skid the tires.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. So anyway, I feel that, you know, for newer riders, all these tips and advice is all very important. We should always try to look out for situations and then try to prevent. I think I call it defensive riding, right?
But what I also always like, you know, when you look at all these kind of videos, right, learn from people's mistake. Don't commit it yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, riders like that. And this I'm speaking for myself lah. You know, we all go off roading and all that. We see riders doing something, and we're like, hey bro, wow, that one very dangerous no. You better be careful lah. Don't do so often. Then I kena one day no. You look at me, bro. You also do leh. Then I'm like, oh yeah, is it true ah? She very yeah, got a point ah.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay to be brave. It's okay to be adventurous. It's not okay to be stupid.
And Haolin.
And Haolin.
Haolin.
Never
Yeah.
Haolin.
Yeah. And I think it's these two things, because like Haolin makes you stupid ma. You got me? It's the other head thinking, then you do stupid things lah.
And that's all we have for this episode of Mototalk. If you like this episode, we hope you like, subscribe, and share this video to all your friends. This episode is also available on Spotify, so if you're on the go, you can also tune in while on the go. Also, check out our 333 head buff. Smooth as fuck, very high quality. You can buy the merchandise on our stores at 333.com and also at carousel.sg/333. Thank you for your support. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.